Hello, my name is Sia, and I want you to feel you can show up on the dance floor as you are and still belong. I'm doing that through hosting this podcast series, and you are part of making it happen. Hello.
Hi.
I'm happy we could sit here and enjoy the conversation.
Me too.
You mentioned that yesterday you had this moment with a glass of wine and a relaxing moment that you probably didn't expect.
No, totally. It was the first time. I mean, we started camp yesterday. It was the first day, and it never happened during my, entire Herräng career, so to say. Yeah.
Now you're here. Now again, you have half an hour and you just sit and talk.
Yeah. No, it's precious moments.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Do you want to introduce yourself and say whatever you think or you want people to know about you?
I can present myself, definitely. So my name is Marie Sörqvist. I'm Swedish. I come from Gothenburg. I have been part of Herräng Dance Camp since 1994 or 95. I'm a little bit unsure. So I have been working summertime, most summers, sometimes for a week, sometimes for all weeks. But since 3 years, I'm the camp director of Herräng Dance Camp.
3 years back, okay.
Yeah.
My first Herräng was 4 years ago, so I cannot even...
So after the pandemic.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice, thank you for presenting yourself that way. Then we'll go directly to the question.
Okay.
A big one, but it sounds very short. Why do you dance?
Yeah, no, I can answer that because I don't dance anymore.
Okay, why don't you? Or why did you dance?
No, I came as a dancer the first year and I have been dancing a lot, but then due to really bad knees, I don't, maybe I can take a slow something occasionally, but for me Herräng has been more work, so I don't really, I don't really dance here even when my knees were good.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
Why do you keep spending many weeks of your life here?
Yeah, no, it's a good question. No, for me, Herräng has actually always been so much more than just a dance camp. We have a saying that you come for the dance, but then you stay for the people, and that goes for me too. I love what I do here. I adore the people I work with. It's a lot of hard work. It's sometimes really shitty work where you really dig into things, but it's also such a pleasure to see all these nationalities come together, talk to each other, dance together, enjoy the music together. So for me, Herräng has been much more than a dance camp. It's a place of freedom and peace, and I have this kind of secret hope that I do take, or that I hope that people will kind of take a part of Herräng with them when they go to their ordinary lives again. And I do think that, by spending a little time here, I do think you become a better person. And I know it sounds, so silly, but I honestly do. I honestly do.
Yeah, but not silly at all. I can definitely say, and I've been sharing it to a few people who relate to that, after spending, for me, a week here, then when I go back to Stockholm, I meet this weird feeling inside me that I'm so used to saying hi to everybody and everybody smiling. Like, not that people don't smile otherwise, but it just feels so much more familiar, everything here. Yeah. So when I go back, I do need to adjust a little bit. Be like, oh no, these are different kinds of people. Not all of them have been to Herräng last week. None of them. And then there's this little adjustment period. And I also think that maybe I bring a little bit of it there still. Yeah. I'm still smiling a little bit more. And maybe I'll hug my colleague because I'm just used to. And then they'll be like, okay, that's nice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Or maybe I won't, but it does change a little bit, the life week after.
It does. And I think people leave a little part of themselves here. And I think people I mean, not everybody, of course, but many do feel that they can be more themselves here, and it totally goes for me, because I think that I'm usually the best version of myself when I'm here. So that is also probably a reason, you know, why I come back, and maybe other people too.
I've been recording this podcast for a while, and then there's this question that we'll come to afterwards, and then a lot of people recall Herräng.
Yeah.
Maybe because I record mostly in Sweden.
Yeah.
So people have been here. But it's funny how it just keeps coming up, even though I'm not asking specific questions on Herräng.
Yeah.
But I think maybe every other episode mentions Herräng, one way or another.
Way!
Yes!
Yay!
There's always like something about the memory. Then usually like, oh, but this morning in Herräng, like, oh.
Yeah.
So something, people leave something here and then they take something with them.
Yeah, I think so, and I also think, you know, Herräng is not for everybody, because I mean it is like a kollo for adults in some ways, and I mean we don't have any luxury hotels or anything. It's very it's very plain life. It's very much, you know, back to basics. But I think it also makes people maybe feel a little bit better, less exhausted. They can chill and relax. I don't think they use their mobile phones as much here as they do otherwise. So I think it's a lot of things that kind of adds up, except the dance and the classes and all that stuff, why people do like Herräng so much.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, then I'll ask you that question that normally brings up a lot of Herräng memories for people. Tell me one dance-related or dance festival-related memory where lighting, artificial or natural, played a role.
Yeah, no, we can actually take just the other week, because me and my colleague, we went down to the lake, because it's like a really pretty lake just behind Folkets Hus, which is the main ballroom while camp is going on. But just 100 meters behind Folkets Hus we have a lake, and we also have 3 boats in the lake. And we went actually down there just to have a glass of wine, to sit and, you know, have a moment of stillness. And then we had Alf there, and Alf has been to camp many years, and he has been fixing the boats, he has been fixing the dock and all that stuff. And when he saw us come down, he said, you know, step into the boat and I will take you out on the lake. So he rowed the boat, and we saw the sunset from the boat. You know, the sun went down to the, you know, this beautiful orange light, and you can see this, I don't even know what it's called in English, but näckrosor. You have plenty of näckrosor, and no, it was so extremely beautiful. So yeah, that's my latest.
Yeah,
moments.
nice. It's a nice experience. And I'm questioning why I've never been to that lake.
Oh, wow.
I always feel like,
Oh no.
Oh no! Now that you mentioned that, I have to.
Yeah, you should. And I think actually Alf is going out every morning after breakfast, and he picks a bunch of these näckrosor and gives to the girls working in the bar, so they always have some fresh näckrosor.
So nice.
Yeah.
I'm working in the kitchen, so no flowers for me.
No flowers, but I saw you had so pretty peons the other day. Peoner, yeah.
I don't know the name in English. I think it should be the same. Peons.
Yeah, peoner, my favorite flower. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing this memory. You shared a little bit of your thoughts on this already, but the next question is, what is it that you specifically bring to the dance floor? And here, talking to you, let's make this question specific to Herräng. What do you specifically as a person bring to this camp?
Yeah, I question myself that all the time, but to the dance floor, you know, since I'm not on the dance floor, I do enjoy to see other people on the dance floor, so I think I maybe contribute to the bigger picture.
No, but I also should say that you do add a lot to the dance floor because you're kind of one of the people running the camp. There would not be a dance floor if all of these people were not working together.
No, that's right, of course. But I have such a great bunch of people that I work with. We are a team that works, around the year, and all of them contribute in different ways. So without them, nothing of this would be possible. This is not the solo show of any kind, because we are all a part of this together. And then, once we build the camp, we have a setup crew and then a crash down crew, and everyone is important. And I think, in many ways, maybe around the year I contribute with some things, because I'm super practical, I'm fairly organized, and I've been here for so many years, so I have a lot of experience and all that stuff.
True.
And I think I'm really creative, and I think that is probably my superpower, because I have the tendency to sometimes think outside the box, and it can go quite far outside the box. And then luckily I have this team that can kind of, make reality of ideas and thoughts. But it also, it comes to Frida and Fatima. We are sitting in the board together. So after camp, we meet, we talk about camp, what was good, what was bad, what should we change. So it starts, it's a process that goes all around the year. But usually in August, September, then we start to work with the next camp.
Okay, nice. Another very specific thing that you contribute to the dance camp is specifically this year, when there was a volunteer weekend where we were fixing some things, and you were cooking food for us. Very practical and very creative.
No, I like to contribute, and I think it's really important also to, if I say, like, be on the floor, to be part of the big thing. And I'm not super good, to carry things anymore and stuff like that. So I do what I can, and I really like to cook. And it's also a good way to get to know people, like you and I, because we met there and we started to talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This time I'm here without a dog. Without Gösta. It was strange to walk and then there's nobody dragging me anymore.
No. I love that people bring their dogs here. It's nice.
Especially when it's not everybody here, maybe. There was a more natural to bring a dog here when we were just a few people.
But now, you just become like a little mascot, I think,
True. It's like everybody probably will be thinking of Gösta when thinking back, here.
No, it's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Next year is a question from the previous guest. It was, you don't need to know, but it was Shihan. He lives in Reunion Island.
Yeah.
And he was in Stockholm.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I heard about it. I didn't see him, but I heard about it, yes.
Yeah, very funny. So we met for an hour maybe to record an episode. I think it's pretty fun. And I just randomly reached out to him without even knowing who he is. So yeah, funny coincidence. Question from him was,
what makes a good dancer to you? And what makes a good teacher or transmitter of that dance, in your opinion?
We can start with what makes a good dancer is that you dance on the beat.
Okay, yeah, good. Back to basics.
Back to basics. You dance on the beat. You can be a beginner, you can be a super advanced dancer. But I think everybody should practice the beat, because if you have that, you have a lot actually. And then you can kind of develop and explore from there. So that makes a good dancer. And maybe also the willingness to explore, and sometimes to be a little bit silly. You don't have to be perfect. Play on the dance floor. That makes a good dancer for me.
But on beat.
But on the beat. But on the beat, yeah. When it comes to good dance teacher, of course, you are usually a really good dancer, but you also have the pedagogics, pedagogiken, that you can talk to people and encourage them. I would say. Yeah.
Do you see them as two different things? I mean,
I see. Yeah, totally. Totally. Yeah. So a good dancer doesn't become a good dance teacher because of good dancing. You need to have something else, and
Is there any specific logic, I don't know, you follow when you select dance teachers for Herräng? If you're involved in that?
I do have wishes of dance teacher because that is also something, but in the end it's usually our teacher coordinator and Frida Segerdal who is kind of, out there a little bit, and then we, pick up pieces also from the members in staff that are traveling a lot and are exploring other dance teachers that we might not know about. Yeah. No, I'm not in charge, but I do have wishes, and as a board member, we all have some favorites and yeah.
Maybe also the logic behind. I'm sure you have some sort of an idea which group of teachers you want to build. Like not all, I don't know, from Europe or something, or not all from this group. Or...
No, but we would like, it's like this candy bag that is called Gott och blandat. But I mean, basically all of them are good, nice people.
That's a good base as well.
That is a good start, but they are also good dancers, and I think it's some kind of this pedagogik, around their teaching skills, but they are still all different, and I think that also adds to the flavor of Herräng. You will find your favorite teachers among everybody, and probably someone you don't like as much, because it doesn't appeal to you, and I think it's natural.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Now you will ask a question to the next person, and I don't know who this person will be. It can happen that it will be somebody who I meet in Herräng, but it will be a dancer or a musician playing for dancers.
Yeah, then I would like to ask, what is your best advice to a new dancer?
Even if it will be a new dancer, they should give you their best advice. That's a good, a clear question. Very practical.
Very practical.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, what do you look forward to? Because that is also always a good question, but it's also very general.
Yeah, and I think also it was there quite recently. It will always be a different answer.
Yeah.
But it feels so hard for people to keep coming up with new questions, but there has never been exactly the same question. Now you are, I think, episode 164.
Wow.
First 120 were on lighting, design and architecture. But they were still asking questions to each other.
Yeah.
Never the same. I love it.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
If there is anything you want to say that I didn't ask about, it's your moment.
Not that I can think about right now, but...
I think it's the most hard question.
Yeah, it's tricky. Keep on dancing.
Yeah.
Make a happy life.
Good little vision.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening in. I do think it matters that we are bringing up different perspectives on social dancing and jazz in general. This is my way of making it more of an inclusive space where you and me feel like we belong. See you dancing.